Ladies and gentlemen, car enthusiasts, daily drivers, speed junkies, and fans of clean German engineering, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving deep into a vehicle that's quietly redefining the performance compact luxury segment. It's sharp, it's fast, it's subtle, but it packs a punch that's hard to ignore. This is the 2025 Audi S3 sedan. Now, we're not just here to recite numbers off a spec sheet. We're going to unpack what this car means in 2025. We're going to talk about what it says about where Audi is heading, who this car is actually for, what makes it stand out in a saturated market, and why, despite being often overshadowed by its bigger brother, the RS3, the S3 might be the most practical weapon in Audi's arsenal. Grab your coffee, sit back, and let's take this thrilling ride together. Before we can appreciate the 2025 S3, we need to look at where it came from. The Audi S3 first entered the scene back in 1999 as a hot hatch in the European market. Built on the Volkswagen Group's MQB platform, it shared DNA with the Golf GTI, but had a more refined, premium appeal. Over the years, the S3 evolved from a hatchback with attitude to a serious contender in the sports sedan arena. By the time we hit the 2020s, the S3 had matured into a car that did a lot of things very well. Subtle luxury, everyday practicality, and punchy performance, all wrapped up in an understated package. It's the car for someone who wants power but doesn't want to scream for attention. Someone who appreciates quality but doesn't need flash. Let's talk about the 2025 model. What's changed? What's refined? And what does it mean? For 2025, Audi didn't reinvent the wheel, but they did fine-tune it to near perfection. The exterior design is subtly more aggressive. You'll notice sharper lines, a wider front grille with a honeycomb pattern, and newly designed matrix LED headlight. It still maintains the S-line classiness, but now it looks like it's hiding something dangerous under the hood. And it is. The rear diffuser is larger and more pronounced, with quad exhaust tips that actually serve a purpose, not just aesthetic noise. It's Audi's way of saying, we're still classy, but don't push us. The engine? It's a 2.0-liter turbocharged inline-4, but this time, it's pushing out around 333 horsepower, up from the previous 306. That's thanks to retuned ECU mappings and improvements in airflow and cooling. Audi has also given it a revised Quattro AWD system, with software tweaks to enhance rear bias torque delivery. The result? Better cornering dynamics, more fun in the twisties, and increased stability in all conditions. And let's not forget the interior refresh. More on that in a minute. Now, let's talk performance, because this is where the 2025 S3 truly earns its badge. This isn't just a car that gets from 0 to 60 in around 4.3 seconds. This is a machine designed for balance. You're getting lightning-quick 7-speed dual-clutch S-tronic transmission, dynamic driving modes that actually change the character of the car, from quiet and composed in comfort mode to rowdy and responsive and dynamic. A precise electric steering rack with improved feedback. Optional adaptive dampers that let you choose between plush city cruising and stiff backroad carving. Whether you're merging on a freeway, carving through a mountain pass, or just making your daily commute, the S3 feels planted, eager, and intelligent. It doesn't just drive fast, it thinks fast. Let's switch gears and talk real life. What's it like to actually live with the 2025 Audi S3 sedan? First, interior quality. Audi does interiors better than almost anyone. Period. You're getting soft touch materials everywhere. A newly updated 12.3-inch virtual cockpit with crisper graphics and better customization. The latest MMI touchscreen infotainment with haptic feedback, wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and a smoother, faster interface. Ambient lighting that's not just eye candy. It's customizable, subtle, and elevates night driving. Practicality-wise, it seats 4 adults comfortably. Trunk space is decent for a compact sedan. You can daily this thing with ease. Fuel economy? Expect around 25 miles per gallon city/34 highway, depending on how heavy your foot is. So whether you're a professional with style or a parent with a need for speed, the S3 doesn't just fit your life, it enhances it. So how does it stack up against rivals? Let's talk about the BMW M235i Grand Coupe, the Mercedes-AMG CLA 35, and even internal competition like the Golf R or the base RS3. The BMW feels fast but doesn't quite have the same finesse. The front-wheel drive architecture limits it. The CLA 35? Flashy, but more style than substance in this segment. The Golf R? Excellent value, yes, but it lacks the luxurious Audi finish and sedan sophistication. And the RS3? That's a beast, but it's also a lot more money and less livable day-to-day. The 2025 S3 finds that sweet spot. It's refined, it's grown up, and it's genuinely fun to drive. That balance is rare in the world of entry-level luxury performance sedans. Let's zoom out. What does the 2025 Audi S3 say about Audi as a brand? Audi is leaning harder into smart luxury, not just raw power. The S3 reflects a brand that understands its buyers. They're not looking for burnout machines. They want something premium, quiet when it needs to be, ferocious when it wants to be. They want something their neighbors won't notice until they hear that turbo spool on a back road. Design-wise, Audi's moving toward cleaner, bolder surfaces. The S3's front end mirrors the aggressive stance of higher-end Audis. It's part of a family now. A family that includes the RSQ8 and e-tron GT. This isn't just a car review. Let's talk identity. Who is the 2025 Audi S3 sedan really for? It's for the urban professional who wants to have fun on the weekends. It's for the tech lover who values digital cockpit experiences and cutting-edge interfaces. It's for the discreet enthusiast who doesn't want to drive a car that screams for attention, but still wants to have an edge. And let's be honest, it's for people who appreciate style and speed without the teenage tuner vibe. This isn't Fast and Furious. This is stealth wealth with a turbo. In 2025, cars are either bloated with tech, watered down with electro promises, or overhyped with marketing fluff. The Audi S3 stands out because it doesn't pretend to be something it's not. It knows it's a compact performance sedan. It doesn't chase supercar dreams. It doesn't try to be the flashiest, but it does everything well. Like really well. And when you want it to, it rips. So while the world obsesses over electric crossovers and autonomous pods, there's still a space for a good old-fashioned, turbocharged, AWD, well-balanced German performance machine that you can use every single day. And that's the story of the 2025 Audi S3 sedan. Let me know in the comments. Is this the perfect daily driver for the modern enthusiast? Would you take it over the M235i or the CLA 35? Or even the RS3? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you don't miss any of our upcoming deep dives. Whether it's cars, tech, or lifestyle performance, we've got it all here every week. Thanks for riding with me. Until next time, stay driven.